All right, welcome back. This is JSON, guys, and before you click off or panic, and I hope you did watch this video, I really do, because this is really, really exciting for me, not for my sake and purposes, but I'm excited for you. And the reason that I'm excited for you is that unbeknownst to you up until this point in the video, I've taught you JSON and you didn't even know it. The only thing new to show you is one exception to the rule. Okay, so let's dig in. Let me show you this one little nuance, but also let me show you how I've already taught you JSON and you didn't even know it. All right, so let's begin with the beginning parts of JSON. Okay, so JSON always essentially starts off like a dictionary, right? A curly brace. And you've seen the key value pairs before because I've showed you that, right? Here's another key value. First name is the key. Value is David. Last name is the key. Value is Soden, right? And here's address. Oh, but wait a minute. This is the nuance that I wanted to show you about that I haven't shown you before. Key values, right? You have a key and then you have a value. Up till now, all the way up until now, I've always showed you that the value is a singular value. But the value could also be an object. In this case, a dictionary. You've learned about dictionaries, you've learned about arrays, and now I'm going to show you how you can put both dictionary and arrays as a value in your key value pair. The key here is address. So let's look at this dictionary. Here we've got the street, right? These are key values, but the collection of key values is a dictionary, and the dictionary is the value to the address. So if we look at the address, we've got a whole record inside of that key address, right? So let's look at this again. I'm going to do it for my children. Except instead of a dictionary, this time I've used another list known as an array. And I've got Yoda, Chewie, and Jaja, and I hope my kids don't look like that, but if they did, I'd love them anyway, you know. But in any event, all joking aside, essentially here I've done an array for the value for the key children, and I'm going to now wrap up my JSON. And so now if I break this down, right, I've got my traditional key value pairs. Here I have a key. Instead of a regular value, I'm using a dictionary as a value. And then down here, I'm using key, and a value is an array. So all of that together, in between the open and closing curly braces, this collectively together is a record in JSON. This is valid JSON. You now have learned JSON. And I taught you JSON all along, but you didn't know it. The only thing you didn't know is that you could pass in a dictionary or an object as a value in a key value pair sequence. So congratulations, you now know more about JSON than most IT people do. It's pretty sad. I've been in IT for a long time, 20 plus years, and a lot of the people that I talked to today, even those in IT doing low code, no code that aren't developers, they just don't know JSON. And it's kind of sad. But in any event, if you're a frontline worker, you're closest to the business, you're a citizen developer, and you know JSON, the fact that now you know more than some of the IT people in your organization, that can be pretty impressive and also make you feel pretty good too, especially all those years that they've been ribbing you and making you feel, you know, not as smart as they are, that kind of thing. Not that all IT people are like that, and I personally haven't tried to do that to anybody, but, you know, sometimes computers are scary, right? They make people feel inadequate or stupid, especially if they don't get it right away. And, you know, I always try to make sure that everybody I work with and talk to, you know, they just feel as natural and as comfortable as they can. And if it's something I know they hate doing, but they got to learn it because their job depends on it, you know, just kind of handle them with kid gloves and walk them through the process. And so if that's you and you're taking this course, I hope that I'm taking it easy on you, or you feel welcomed and at home here. So in any event, congratulations again. You guys have made it through all of the hard parts of this course. I'm about to wrap up. I'm going to throw a little bit of bonus content material because if you've been absorbing this like a sponge and sticking with it, I'm going to show you some advanced things to keep in mind for the future as maybe a path forward and some growth. So that's at the end of this video. Let's end this here, and I'll join you in the next one. Thank you.